Oh, skill 4, there it says. 4. 4. 3. 4. 3. Do you have any defense bonuses? I mean, you're not bad level 3 defender. Are your traits going up at all? Skill 0% towards defense. Do the traits not increase through experience? That's a bit weird. They are naval invading, but I have quite a lot of troops dedicated to stopping naval invasions. Right, I need to keep an eye on this stuff. I need to keep cycling. You cycle in. You cycle in. You guys cycle out, I guess. You cycle out. Soviets are on their way in, which is very nice. Meanwhile, what's happening in Europe? Grossraum Wirtschaft, which I assume is like Lebensraum. No, it's infrastructure. Okay. And they stuck with Hitler going Rhineland. Fair enough. What are the others doing? Burma Road. That's bonus for me, isn't it? China plus 30 relations. Yeah, that is a plus with me. Good. And that's leading towards sanctioning Japan. Oh, now that's interesting. And they've already done Fortify East Asia. Ooh, we might see British assistance at some point. Can I check out the new... Yeah, sure. So, Xinjiang are... Oh, right there. Xinjiang, get the... This is the generic Chinese Warlords one. So they can go down the communist path, the Nationalist China path, or the anti-China path. This is what they're trying to do if they're trying to take over China. This is what they're doing if they're trying to just assist us. And they actually went communist. So Xinjiang's going communist. That's not good. Oh, they're trying to become the new communist China. Or you guys are going the cooperation route. Good. So Zibai is going good guys. Xinjiang's going bad guys. Well, moderate guys. You guys are going good guys. Guangxi, good guys. Right, so it's only Xinjiang that I need to worry about. What's Shaanxi doing? Shaanxi have gone communist too. So, Xinjiang, Shaanxi, and Communist China could cause us problems. Hey, Bussy. Mordred with unlimited manpower, this can't go wrong. Yeah, the problem is this. My industry is terrible. And the Japanese are definitely pushing me back, although I seem to have them somewhat pinned along this river, although I thought the same thing of this river. And how far away am I from reform? 9 more days until my army is reformed. Oh, thank goodness. 17% more defense, I need it. Republicans won. Interesting. So the fascists have just lost a big ally. Are there any more generals who can get promoted? No. Civil war is over. So, Germany's kind of screwed, actually. Because Poland's allied with Romania. Romania's guaranteeing Czechoslovakia, Poland, Greece, and Yugoslavia. Italy is already saber-rattling against Yugoslavia. And the Soviets are helping me against the Japanese. Although only through volunteers. And the British are already doing Burma Road, which is their Support Asia function. Everything's coming up China. Give crossbows out instead. I hear the Chinese make a damn good crossbow, that's true. We'll call it a Cho Nu Yu, shall we? Repeating crossbow. In fact, that would be pretty effective in this situation where it's just waves and waves of Japanese soldiers coming across. And I think we're making them bleed now. There's still 2-to-1 casualties. But we seem to have thinned their line right out. He's using a sword! He's using a sword! This cavalryman is using a sword. Second World War cavalry charge. Get in! He's doing it. He's charging. Go on. Cavalry charge. Let's do this. I don't know why I took this province, because it's not going to actually gain me anything, but I want this province! Yeah, don't actually fortify that. That's a silly plan. Although, is it? Hang on, let me think about this. Because if I break through here, I can threaten to cut them off. Especially if I start feeding my cavalry through this direction. You know what? Keep going. Your work here is not yet done. Did I have another cavalryman? I did. Where is he? There he is. And you as well. Back off. You coming over here. You go and fortify that. Go and stop him. If cavalry win this war. Yeah, I know, it's going to be crazy. Oh, we're about to get cut off. Hang on. Hang on. Don't let them cut me off. Oh, crap. We've got reinforcements coming in. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. What's the problem? They brought their own cavalry in. He didn't want no Champfort to spray. Alright, right, yes, I'm not getting a focus because I need the infantry defense bonus. Or improving my industry. Either would work. Okay, so you're taking some pressure off of him. You go and withdraw to there. So long as you give up before them, it's fine. You guys losing is not a big deal. Because again, we can hold at the river. You losing is a big deal though. Okay. Let's go and reduce this line to here. Because we will get cut off against Communist China because they are not in this war. Use the 7 ships and do a quick naval invasion. Well, considering we haven't destroyed any of their ships, I think that would be a terrible idea. If Japan was true, this would be going much better. This is true. This is very true. We'd probably be defeating the 10-man landing over here about now. Set your fleet to do not engage and get naval suppression. That is such a bad piece of BS. It's one of my most hated things about this game. If you're set to do not engage, you should not be able to get supremacy of any kind. No, we are still losing guns. Still at 4 factories. Arrgh. And get some more decisions. Land appropriation, which is not going to do me anything. 50 things for weekly war support. That's like 10%-ish. Oh wait, war support I don't have a problem with. Although that is division defense and core territory. I mean, it's already going up thanks to world tension going up. It's a fairly cheap decision. No. Industry. Industry. Don't get distracted, Mordred. I know those things might be nice and shiny, but don't get distracted. Alright, you guys are getting here pretty quickly. Good. How are we doing for experience? We are gaining it in most cases, although in a couple we're actually losing. Interesting. Yeah, you guys are gaining it tons. Alright, that's good. Oh, Jinnan's looking a little bit iffy. Let's shift you over to there. And elsewhere it's fine. Again, losing here, not particularly bothered by it. Don't get caught there. There we go. Right, you guys back off into there, then I can reduce the green line once these 3 are secure. Although we are taking attrition. We're taking tremendous attrition. Ouch. Shouldn't be, though. Oh, Jinnan's looking bad again. Let's shift both of you into there. Keep seeing like the, you can do a decision button. I'm like, I want to press it, but I really shouldn't. Are we withdrawing people? Come on. What are our national spirits? At the... Oh, Japan's, sorry. Japan's national spirits. Shintoism, which is bomb vulnerability down, division recovery rate up, air research up, decreased. Militarism, war support, wow, plus 20% war support. Mobilization, plus minus 25%. Justify war goal time, minus 20%. Research, plus 5, so their research is slower. And their civilian production is slower. Guide the Zaibastus. Political power cost down, trade laws cost up, economy cost up. However, civilian factories, military factories, and dockyards are all built faster. Consumer goods is up, and factory output is up as well. Starting planning skill level of all new army leaders up because of the conference. Then inter-service rivalry, navy dominant. Military factory construction speed down, dockyard construction speed up. Planning speed, factory output down, dockyard output up. Land doctrine down, naval up. So it's actually a good thing that the navy is ruling right now, because that does not affect me at all. Are we withdrawing? We are. Good. Don't counterattack. Don't counterattack. As hilarious as that cavalry charge was, I kind of need you elsewhere. Namely here. Okay, you guys have almost withdrawn. And as soon as you do, I can shift the borders. Slightly. It's annoying that it doesn't show their overall level on this screen. Should just add like a level thing right there. I'm also surprised that skills don't go up over time. Like combat skills. You two get in there. You go there. Oh man, my gun deficit's just getting worse and worse and worse. Right. They've made it to safety. So let's shift some borders around. You come down to here. Purple should move to make up for it. I do like how, so long as you have the army group line in the right place, then everything else kind of moves to accommodate. That's pretty good. They still definitely have a weak spot right there. Well, no, Japan has double the industry that I have, so it's not surprising at all. And we're losing a lot more men than Japan. Although, actually, it's not 2 to 1 anymore, it's more like 100k difference. Which I think we've actually closed the gap a bit. Although Shaanxi is starting to lose a lot more men than I was. But there, look at the industry difference. They just have way more of them. Early game still. It's only 38. Oh, the Warlords in the war. No, they're not. I don't know if that's a focus or something. It's probably this one. Or subjugate the Warlords is probably that one. I probably should be doing this. We'll do it once we've gone up in civilian law. Because I really need to get these factories going. Though early mobilize, I really need the 300 political power for that. But the army reform should be done now, right? Yes. So the next one is actually not far off either. So we've just got another 17% better combat defense. Part of the reason I'm doing so badly, by the way, is because of this. Army corruption, division attack minus 33%, division defense minus 33%. That was minus 50% until very recently. So China is very much supposed to be taking huge amounts of damage in like the early war. And then as you... This whole thing is about slowing the Japanese. The longer you can slow the Japanese down, the stronger you can get. And that is exactly what is happening. I think it's the United Front that brings the Warlords in. But it doesn't say anything to that end. It just allows you to create the faction, and Communist China gets an event. It doesn't say the other warlords do. Yeah, China demands subjugation is there. And these are all upgrades, which I really cannot afford to do right now. Oh, Otto assumes the Hungarian crown. Are we going to see an Austria-Hungary rise here? That would be interesting. The Burma Road. In order to aid our war against Japan, Britain has improved the infrastructure and constructed air bases along our Burmese border. Repel the running dogs. Why? What? What? Mad Dog's an Englishman, so I assume they're talking about the English there. But if they're trying to aid my war against Japan, why would I insult them? Like, please, do help us. I'm quite happy to accept that assistance. You get in there, you get in there. You two get in there. Because they are really hot for Jinan right now. In much the same way as they were really after Beijing too. My supply equipment is just getting worse. Sorry, support equipment is just getting... Guns! We don't have enough guns. Is what I'm trying to say. We just got pushed back here. Ooh, that's not looking healthy. And you guys got attacked, so you start moving. I'm going to rely on the Soviet to hold that spot. Okay, we just arrived. Good. So, Jinnan's going to be fine. Some men are dropping out just in time. So, we have the organization replenishment rate increase on our dude, so we should be alright. Emergency factory conversion, what's that? Oh, I don't remember seeing that. Oh, war measures. New stuff's become available. Remove 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 civilian factories and gain 5 military. Ooh. That's actually really tempting. That's like the most anti-Mordred thing that I would ever do. But that is extremely tempting in this situation. 5 more military factories would go a long way. It would also mean that I don't build anything else for a while. No, I want to get my laws changed. Is this going up on YouTube? Yes, it will be. It will surely make vanilla game better, but also gives more modders more tools. Yes, I cannot wait to see what Kaiserreich does with this. It's going to be rather spectacular, I suspect. And other mods, of course. It's not all about Kaiserreich. Well, one thing at least I have been able to do is avoid being cut off anywhere. I have not had a single encirclement happen against us. Probably down to playing on a slightly slower speed than I usually do. It is 38, so I can get the 38 text now. And I really should get research time. Yeah, I need to. I'm playing on Elite. I mean, of course, that is the other reason that this is going rather slower than sometimes. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. You could disband some coastal garrison for guns. They're not being attacked much. Yeah, but the one thing I absolutely 100% cannot afford is to be attacked in the rear. I can't afford just the division numbers. Although, you three don't seem to be doing much right now. Oh, it's because that's still selected. I see. Right, so you and you go fortify blue line. And then that's deselected. Because I did notice that one of these ports has only... Oh, actually 2 of them have only 1. Actually, several of them do. That's fine. I'm surprised how hard they're hitting across in that area. Am I starting to see some equipment drops on the Japanese front? I think I am. I think we've slowed them down really quite significantly. Also, 100 experience. We can do the 2nd level of reform. Do it! Another 17% division attack and defense. Do it! Please! Waking the Viking.